Dirty, disgusting, dangerous. Don't go. This is what they'll tell you. This is Delhi. We're going to start our day in the heart of Old Delhi in Chandni Chowk. This is prime shopping area here in Delhi, and it's exactly what you would imagine when you think of Delhi. It's chaos, it's noise, it's sights, it smells, it's powerful. But is it the part of Delhi that you should avoid, as people tell you? Find out. Thank you. First impressions are that it's wild, it's very chaotic, there's so many people, but really nice because they've actually pedestrianised this area, or at least removed the cars. Bicycle rickshaws can come down here and electric rickshaws can. So there's no noise of cars, you feel pretty safe walking down the street without getting run over. The place is massive though, so we kind of don't know which direction we're going. That's one thing I will say, kind of have the map downloaded and be a little bit clear as to which part of Chandni Chowk you're in, because it's a little bit confusing. So we're in the Kucha Chowdhury area of Chandni Chowk at the moment, where you can get all of your camera equipment. So down here is famous for being the camera market. You can buy everything from vintage lenses, you can get camera repairs like in here. All of these old cameras, very cool, very cool. Got a Rolleiflex in here as well. This is my dream, I would love to have one of these cameras, but they are quite expensive. The proper vintage ones as well, very cool. But I'm on the hunt at the moment for a tripod and some other bits for the camera, so maybe we can find them around here. After perusing the shops in the camera market, we decided to get a local rickshaw driver to take us around. We agreed a fee of 200 rupees for 1 hour, and he would take us to all of the best places. He's going to take us all around Chandni Chowk on the best tour, so he says. So let's see, because we had a little mooch and the place is so enormous we didn't know where to go, so he's going to take us round to all the best spots. So what I've got to say so far is I've been so surprised by Delhi. Last time I was here, it was like jumping in the pan basically. It was straight from England, first time in Asia, and it was quite overwhelming. Now I'm a little bit more prepared this time because I've been here before, I've done a lot more travelling, and we've just come from Nepal. But I'm very surprised because I was expecting the hordes of people asking for selfies. I was expecting to be bothered a lot in our area in Paharganj, but everything so far has been remarkable. It's been a really nice experience. I'm really loving it, and right now I'm remembering exactly the reason why I was so desperate to come back to India.
Now this is where having a local is key. Raj took us down alleyways and passageways and up through doors into the spice market of Delhi, which is the largest in Asia. As you walk through the corridors, huge sacks of chilies, spices and bay leaves tickle the back of your throat. Men working hard carrying the spices to places all over the world.
So as you're walking through, like, you really feel the tickle in the back of your throat. There's the smell of the spices, of the chilies, really gets in the back of your throat, so you get a little bit of a cough. Very powerful, just chilies everywhere. Wow. Be very careful of the electric wire. Don't touch that. Okay, the main man Raj knows exactly where he's going.
This
Wow,
is just for
incredible.
this mosque. This mosque.
The mosque.
Yes. All the New Delhi. New Delhi.
So the new Delhi is in the distance over here,
Yes.
and then this area here is the old
all
Delhi.
Delhi. This
Okay.
is all Delhi station.
What are you thinking about it all?
No, I'm loving it. It's really great to have somebody who take us to the more interesting things. Like we would have never found this place by ourselves. So it's great to be here and be able to appreciate the things from the more cooler places.
Deep in the heart of the market, Raj took us to a place where we could get masala tea. If you've never tried this, did you even go to Delhi?
He says that you are the best masala tea in Delhi.
Yeah,
Is that right?
It's very hot, so it's really great because my fingers are super cold because it's a little bit chilly. So I think that this is perfect to warm me up.
We sat with locals drinking this super spiced, tasty drink, chatting away, learning stories, making friends, and enjoying the environment whilst the locals took a break from working in the spice market.
Raj keeps shouting at all the drivers because they get too close to where we're walking. Very protective. He's a great guy. We're still here. Nobody stole it. That's a good sign.
After the spice market, we returned to find Raj's rickshaw safe and sound, so we continued our journey through the narrow alleyways of Chandni Chowk. The idea of walking this maze would barely seem possible, but with a lifetime of experience, somehow Raj and the other rickshaw drivers find a way to squeeze the bicycles through.
Impossible to not have fun around here. Seriously, I don't know. People get overwhelmed by this, but for me, just feel the buzz. Like, it's so exciting. There's so much energy, so much going on. Really, honestly, it just kind of invigorates you.
Chandni Chowk is well known for paratha, delicious flatbread, and so navigating the crowds, we made our way into a narrow street filled with shops selling this tasty treat. Delhi is of course famous for its street food, but perhaps more infamous for the dreaded Delhi belly. After getting sick the last time I was here, we were keen to be very careful about where and what to eat, but it was really great to find families from all over India enjoying this shop with us. It seems that other locals were equally as happy to see us there as well.
You happy?
Very happy. Raj, you're the best tour guide in Delhi. So everyone, this is Raj. Look out for him on his bicycle. He will give you the best sights, all of Chandni Chowk, worth every penny. So we're continuing our Delhi quest, our odyssey here on the second day at the Red Fort. And we just want to say,
Merry Christmas!
it's December 25th. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but Merry Christmas, happy festivities wherever you are. So we're going to go into the Red Fort. One thing I will say, what is this? The proximity of the fun park kind of does take away from the ambience a little bit, but this is a very fun place. Lots of people, very popular with Indians, which is fantastic to see. Very few foreigners here, so we're in for a real treat today.
Commissioned in 1638 and taking 10 years to build, the Red Fort represents the peak in Mughal architecture under the Emperor Shah Jahan. You may know him from another of his commissions, a relatively unknown building called the Taj Mahal. Bring with you 600 rupees for the entrance fee and plenty of patience for the queue to get in. As the residence of the imperial family, it was originally known as the Blessed Fort. The modern name derives from the colour of its red sandstone walls. However, much of the complex was in fact white originally. representing the two favourite colours of Shah Jahan. During British occupation, the last Mughal emperor was trialled at the Red Fort and sentenced to exile. As such, the fort represented the most authentic symbol of British imperial domination, and thus solidified the public perception of the fort as the symbol of anti-colonial resistance. For this reason, it was here in 1947 that the first Prime Minister of India raised the national flag. Subsequently, the sitting Prime Minister does so every year on this nation's Independence Day.
In these sections here, you don't see anyone up on the platform. It's got security guards preventing people from going up, because what it looks like is this is actually probably one of the most preserved parts. You see the old marble, all of the inlays in the wall, all very well preserved. It's absolutely beautiful inside. These kind of inlays here, very similar to what you see at the Taj Mahal. You'll see that in the forthcoming videos, but having been there before, this definitely reminds me of that. I have to say, I've been so impressed with Delhi so far. When we were in Kathmandu, we kind of built ourselves up and got a little bit anxious because I've been here before and I had a much different experience last time, but evidently that was just because I was quite juvenile at traveling. This time now, with a different set of eyes and a different confidence, it's a much different experience. It's been great. People telling you to move out of Delhi quickly, even locals saying, what are you doing here, get out. Honestly, nothing could be further from the truth so far, and I really want to convey in this video just what a great experience it is to come here. Don't let people dissuade you from it. As long as you come here with the right confidence and you're kind with people, and of course you're careful as well, you'll have a fantastic experience, because the culture here, the history, the architecture, the food, the people, it's incredible. You've got to come. Parting message from the Red Fort is pick your time, because the queue is absolutely enormous. The crowd here, vast. So make sure you come as early as possible, because this is quite off-putting. Came here very lucky with the time, didn't we? And it was just by chance.
We were super mega lucky, because now this is like impossible. Even though there was another foreigners asking me like if they needed to do the queue, and it was like, yes, you need to do the queue. So they have a big waiting.
No white privilege here.
No, not at all.
After an incredible time in the Red Fort, we jumped immediately into a tuk-tuk and headed for India Gate. I visited this icon of the Delhi landscape back in 2017, but this is the first time for Siamara, so a brilliant place to conclude today's adventure.
Through the metal detector, nobody's watching.
Built to honour the brave sacrifice of India's soldiers during the First World War and Third Afghan War, this huge gateway at the heart of Delhi is a place for Indians and foreigners alike to pay their respects, have a nice stroll, or perhaps enjoy the open spaces with a picnic. If you're into it, which aren't all Indians, it's also a great place for a selfie.
So we had like a chickpeas, tomatoes, like some onion, and a little bit of spicy, and then they kind of put some seasoning, and it's lime and some chili powder. It's really nice, very delicious.
And how much is it?
30 rupees, super cheap.
Hope you got loads of toilet paper. Okay, so the question that we posed at the beginning of this video is, does Delhi's reputation precede it, and is it accurate? Is this a place that you should avoid and be worried about? And the answer overwhelmingly is no. If you come here with the right attitude, if you look at this crazy, hectic, chaotic city with the right eyes, you'll have a beautiful time. There's great people, and as you can see, we're surrounded by tens of thousands of people. We're being left alone. I still have my belongings in my pockets. I've not been scammed, so I have all my money. we've had a wonderful time. People here are really hospitable, very welcoming, and similar to Nepal, very proud of their country. So I do recommend that you come to Delhi, spend some quality time here, and over the coming days, we're going to spend more time here. We're going to show you different aspects. We're going to show you that Delhi isn't a city of slums. It isn't poverty, or isn't only poverty. We're going to take you to places that are going to surprise you. So follow us along on our India series. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one, and I'm going to hand you over now to our co-host and important lady, Xiomara Gonzalez.
Right, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe or like, and then we will see you in the next one.